Welcome back, everybody, to the daily show where I'll be doing technical analysis on big mega cap stocks. So, before we get started, please hit that like button, and that is greatly appreciated. And if you're new here, definitely consider subscribing. Now, if you want to go above and beyond, support the channel and get all types of daily trade ideas, swing trade, and live trading, definitely check out my link down in the description for Patreon. And now let's get right into the market. Dow is slightly down 0.31%, Nasdaq going down 0.69%, S&P down 0.45%, and Russell going down 1.17%. 11 sectors that makes up S&P 500. Consumer defensive led the way on top. Utilities, energy, healthcare. So it's a risk-off move today in the market. Consumer cyclical, technology lagging behind. Week to date performance today. Also, you can see healthcare, utilities led the way on top. We do have technology, but again, healthcare and utilities comes right on top of it for the week. Stock market map. What do we have here? Tesla down over 4%. We got Meta down 0.88%, Google down 1.5%, Amazon flat, Apple flat, Microsoft going down nearly 1%, Nvidia going flat, and pretty much, if you look at AMD, Intel was up, AMD was down 2.5, EMU was down 2.5, Intel was up 2%, and AMD going up 3.57%. We got Oracle going down over 2%, PLTR once again up 2% for the day. So it's a wild day here for Tesla traders and investors, and that's why if you look at me, I'm not trading Tesla. I'm not trying to do anything. The last thing I did here on Tesla was short on last week here, and those puts were fantastic. Since then, I mean, I'm not really doing anything because I don't like to chase it. And a lot of people are playing that, chasing game here on Tesla, chasing or trying to even short it, and the next day it goes up, losing money, not knowing where to get in and where to actually exit. And you can see back down to the support 432. We broke under that blue line 443, the 5-day moving average, and now it's trying to hold that 432. If it holds, it's a good thing for the bulls. We might see that push to the upside once again. If it breaks below that, the next critical support at 424 20-day moving average. Watch down here as support 415, 416, and then this gap comes into play just under 400, which I think with the earnings coming up, there is not much juice left unless Elon comes out with some really good earnings, which is really unlikely unless he just starts lying and lying about the numbers and everything. Then you will see Tesla going up to 500 plus. But as of right now, we just have to wait and see what the earnings are, whatever that is coming end of this month. So Microsoft down nearly 1%, one up day yesterday, hitting that resistance and then pulling back because it was outside the Bollinger Band. And now you can see it came all the way down to where? Well, the 5-day moving average, 521, 520-ish here. And we found support, and now we're just going sideways, consolidating here. So as long as it's over that 521 range here on Microsoft, it can go back up to 532. Bollinger Band has to expand, and you'll see that move towards upside here on Microsoft. But if this thing falls below 521, the next critical support 517, and then you have 513.49 all the way down to 503.17. On Meta, it's down 0.76%, so still there is no break here on Meta. We did not break this trend line, this downtrend, and it just going back and forth. But we did put in a hammer candle yesterday, and today got up to 718, rejection there, and now it's trading at 710. So 700 would be the key line in the sand. Below that 682, but if this thing breaks over this 716 to 717 range, 5-day and this trend line, it's heading back up to 738. And here's my X account, and if you guys are on there, definitely give me a follow. Now, you guys know that I was on vacation for almost 2 months, took some time, and I was sick while I was on vacation. But since came back, I've been telling you guys that trade ideas, Patreon, Discord, everything is back in full force. And just because I was gone, it does not mean that I forgot how to trade and I forgot how to read technical analysis. You can see some trades that we took recently. Baba here, you can see it was going up pretty rapidly. 180 puts going pretty much in the money today. We took it on October 2nd, and today, fast forward just couple of days, and we took profit on this play this morning. It was fantastic. Then look at this right here. Triple Q. Was it there yesterday? Absolutely, it was. 609 plus, it was right there. 607 puts. This one also delivered profit. But look at this morning, I put out market outlook and the trade ideas for IBM right here. Short zone 300 to 302, you get 290 strike puts on IBM. And boy, oh boy, did this thing delivered also. You can see it took profit on Triple Q, and then we also took profit on IBM. It came down. I think we got about $7 to the downside on those puts, so it was really fantastic. Now, if you guys are really serious about trading and you want to do this, you want to learn, definitely check out my link down in the description for Patreon, guys, and it's worth every penny, so don't miss out on that. On AMD, it's up 4%, so gap and go once again here on AMD, but you can see, I mean, it's an inside day here on AMD, a lot of chop. It's green on the day, but nobody knows where things are going. But there's definitely momentum here on AMD. We just need a decent pullback to get in. And what better pullback you can ask for? Well, I would say 195 to 186. If we can hold there, that previous high, definitely if we get that pullback, it would be fantastic entry to play it back up to the upside. But that is like unlikely to happen because of how we got a lot of momentum here on AMD, and it can possibly break out to a brand new all-time high, and then we'll go on to 250, 300. That's what I think it's going to happen on AMD. So there is no play unless we get a little bit of pullback to the downside, maybe close some of that gap, and then you might get an entry here on AMD. Not right now. On Amazon stock, it's up 0.23%, so nothing new here on Amazon. Holding on to 220, 5-day moving average, breaks below. It's getting down to 214, 215, breaks over that and stays over 220. Then the resistance to watch 224, 226, and then we can talk about more upside. As of right now, it's just forming a bear flag pattern. So Google stock, we had the break yesterday. It was up, now down today 1.5%. So just coming back and holding on to 247. You can see right on my screen these moving averages. Now, if that break, that would look like a fake breakout. It'll come back down to 238. As long as it remains over 247, it can go up to 253, and then possibly will go on and hit a brand new all-time high. On Apple stock, nothing really happening. Lots of consolidation. So whenever that breakout happens, if that happens, you're gonna see it in a big way. Where, like I said, this thing can go and hit 4 trillion or even higher market cap. Now, maybe it's waiting for the earnings. Who knows? Now to the downside, you can see this is the key line in the sand, 255. If that gives up this trend line, it can rapidly come down to 250, 246 to close the gap. If it breaks over that 259 to 60 area, is heading up to 269, maybe even 270. You can see the Bollinger Band continue to expand, and now it's sitting near 269 on Apple. On Netflix, it's up 2.40%. So this is why I hate these kind of stocks, because first of all, options are expensive, and the stock itself, if you're trying to buy shares, I mean, 1200 per share, that's really expensive, right? Look at the move. I mean, this thing came down really closer to 1100. We gap up today and never came back. So earnings are coming out very soon, but look at the move here. We talked about 1200 yesterday, and boy, oh boy, did this stock deliver today, guys. I mean, this is fantastic. Only part about it is I'm not in, and I don't know if you guys are in. If you're in, let me know in the comment section. It was a really good move from past couple days, bottoming here and then going up to 1200. Now the question here, we also got a rejection at 1200 because of the 20-day and the resistance right here. If this thing pulls back before earnings, watch out for the support to hold 1168 to 1163. If not, this is just a dead cat bounce, and you're going to see more continuation to the downside here on Netflix. On Nvidia, stock is absolutely flat on the day, and you can see another tag here as a previous all-time high rejection, now acting as a support 184, and then this thing bounced back and it actually bounced back all the way up to 189. So it's fantastic to see Nvidia just going back and forth, consolidating. As long as it's over 184, it can go back up to 190 and then 200. If it falls below that, I mean, there are a lot of people posting that fake breakout. That would confirm that that is a fake breakout. If this thing falls below 184 and stays under that, you will see more downside on Nvidia. We can even talk about it at this point unless we see a gap down tomorrow below 184. And that's all I have for you guys in this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll definitely keep you updated tomorrow night.